Be Quick with Mick is back with today's guest, Allen Chilson. Before we meet our guests, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Curately AI, an all-in-one direct sourcing platform designed to help you hire smarter, faster, and cheaper. All right, Allen, in 10 seconds or less, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Allen Chilson, Director of Talent Acquisition Vendor Management at Danaher Corporation. My primary focus is on global strategies for the use of search firms, RPOs, and MSPs.
Allen, so glad to have you here. Let's get personal. Question number one, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received and actually followed?
Yeah, so I had a boss suggest that I should diversify from just managing an internal recruiting team. And my next role after that, I had responsibilities for the internal recruitment team, plus vendors, running a master vendor program, search firms, and relocation programs. And after that, I just started managing more and more vendors in the TA and HR space and future jobs. So I did really embrace not being a one-trick pony, right, and diversifying my skill set and remit.
Which I think is really important here in the contingent workforce space. It's its own niche industry, but then it has niche practices within it that can learning more about them can certainly diversify your portfolio of work. That's great.
For sure.
Next question. What's a personal accomplishment that doesn't show up on your resume but means a lot to you?
Yeah, so I'd say, Mick, the amount of volunteer experience I've had on boards and committees. So between being a SHRM chapter president over 18 years ago back in New Jersey before I moved to Maryland, to the work I've done more recently with groups focused on the inclusion and belonging space, I take a lot of personal satisfaction by doing my small part to serve others through that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously good for your career, but then just good for overall experience and being able to contribute in that way. I appreciate you sharing that. But now it is time to do a random question from our book of truth. Today we're going to go with question number 76. What's your favorite item to cook and why?
So I really love grilling, and I would say not even grilling. So I have a Blackstone flat top grill, right? So I will do burgers, I'll do hot dogs, I'll do sausage, I mean chicken. I've adventured a little bit with like trying to cook eggs and pancakes on it. That tends to cook a little too hot on the griddle surface, so those aren't the best things there. But does definitely well with the meats. I've not been brave enough yet to try to actually do hibachi out there. I just feel that I'll make way too big of a mess with rice popping all over the place because it flies around when you go to the hibachi restaurant. So, but yeah, I really do enjoy the Blackstone griddling.
Oh, that's awesome. I've been looking at one of those myself. Maybe that's my cue to give it a try. But now it is time to move on to our rotating challenge. Today it is the Yes-No Opinion Gauntlet. Here we go. Do most CW programs overcomplicate simple hiring decisions?
Yes.
Are contingent workforce program KPIs aligned with business value?
No.
Is the rise of freelance platforms disrupting staffing agencies?
No.
Should temporary workers be limited to a max tenure?
No.
Are CW programs too risk adverse when engaging freelancers?
Yes.
Last one here. Should more CW programs be built internally instead of outsourcing to MSPs?
No.
Allen, this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show. And thank you to all our listeners today. All you have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye, everybody.